Hey friends, welcome to your total body workout for this week. Before we get started, I want to go over a few things just so there's no confusion during the workout. Number one, the first set of moves are all going to be with a set of weights, so that is what you will need for the first 4 moves of this workout. Whatever you use for one, you'll probably be able to use for all of them, but you make that decision, do whatever's best for you. Whatever you have at home is fine, okay? Our second set of moves, we are going to use resistance loops. Now, these rubber loops are what I have as mandatory equipment for this program, but I also highly suggest these cloth loops. If you have both, we are going to use both. If you do not have both, you can use the rubber ones for all of the moves, or you can do some moves without and some moves with a towel. So, first 2 moves are going to be upper body. You will use a rubber loop for those. Third and fourth is going to be lower body. You will use a cloth loop for those unless you do not have cloth loops. If that is the case and you do have rubber loops, you will want to do probably your heaviest ones, and you might want to do 2 stacked on top of each other to keep them from rolling up. Okay? If you do not have any loops though, this is how we are going to do this. For the upper body, you are going to take a towel, and we are going to start with a retraction pull. So we're going to put our hands underneath, we're going to get a good grip, and we're going to turn those hands in towards each other. And then from here, we are going to pretend as if we are almost ripping that rag in half. We're going to keep that much tension on it, and we're going to move our arms in and out. Okay? And I promise this towel isn't as dirty as what it seems. It's just my dry erase board towel. Okay? This isn't dirt, it's just dry erase marker. And then we're going to have a tricep extension pulse. So we are going to stack our hands like this. And then from here, we're going to bring our elbow back. And then we are going to resist as we pull down. And then we are going to resist as we come up. So this upper hand is always pulling up to create resistance, but that lower hand is going to control it, okay? So we'll do 30 seconds on one side. I will say switch. We'll switch our hands, and we will do 30 seconds on the other side. We're going to pulse up and down. And then for the lower body moves, if you do not have any loops to put around your thighs, you are just going to do the movements without the loops. All right? Okay, I think I got everything covered. Let me turn up the music just a little bit. Definitely need music for Total Body Day. And let's warm up. Marching in place, hand to opposite leg. First set of moves, we have a deadlift to an upright row, a double sumo to press, static dead bug, and a V-sit curl to crab. I'm going to be using 20s for all of those. Rotating moves, you have a retraction pulse, a tricep extension pulse, a marching bridge, and a kneeling deadlift. So, loops, and probably 1 set of weights. Let's do arm circles forward. Got to warm up everything today. Oh, I am feeling much better today. I appreciate your kind words. Let's go back. I've been able to eat today, so that's much better. I slept good last night. Everything's on the mend. My tooth, way better. It only hurts if I accidentally kind of chomp down hard on it, open and close. 2, 1, so I think we're good to go. Deadlift, upright row. So we're gonna hold those weights in front of our legs. We're gonna push those hips back. Back, back, back. And then we're gonna come up and we're gonna pull up into an upright row. From the side, just so we understand, we are pushing those hips back. We are hinging at the hips. And once you get to about here, you should feel a pull in the back of your legs. You need to come up, and then we're going to lift those weights right along the front of us. So we're going to hold elbows in front of us, feet are wide, toes pointed towards the corners of the room. We're gonna lower down, then we're going to curl and press. Then we're gonna resist, resist. Dead bug. So you're going to put both arms and both legs up, but only one arm is holding a weight. We are going to move the hand that does not have a weight in the opposite leg, okay? So we're gonna lower down, now pull back up, push that lower back down into the ground. Two, one, bring that weight down, switch hands, do not do it up in the air. Then we're gonna restack, and let's go. Three, two, one. Then we're gonna do a V-sit, curl to crab. So we're gonna sit back in the V. So feet on the ground, leaning back slightly. We're gonna curl, lower those weights down. If you have a flat side, you can keep a hold of the weights and push up. And then lower down and go back into that curl. If you do not have weights with a flat side, if they're round, you're gonna put your hands on the ground and push up through the ground. Do not need any weights rolling out from under people. Nice job. All right. Woo. One down. Two more to go. All right. So with those moves, we are hitting shoulders, we're hitting hamstrings and glutes, we are hitting biceps, we are hitting core, we're hitting a little bit of everything, okay? So truly total body for this set of 4 moves. Deadlift upright row. Core engaged, push those hips back, pull up, go into that upright row. Following the hand without the weight and the opposite leg. Pull back up to the starting position. Three, two, one. Bring that weight down, switch hands. Get set back up. Let's go. Two, one. V-sit, curl to crab. Woo. Make sure when you go up into that crab, you hold it for a few seconds. Way over, halfway done. Three, two, one. Nice job. Remember that one more time, and we will be done with weights for the day. Deep breath here. Okay, about 10 more seconds. Go ahead and grab your weights. Kind of go back into that deadlift, upright row. One more time. Take those feet wide, bring those weights in front. Sumo, 2 press. Make sure that core is engaged. You're done with those sumo to presses. Arms and legs up. Let's go. Make sure that lower back is not arching. Switch hands. Three, two, one. Feet set, curl to crab, friends. All right. Halfway done. Sheesh. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right. Go ahead and move those weights out of your way. You are done with those. What we are going to do is, if you have your band, whatever you're going to put around your thigh, you're going to put that on now. But I want you to be careful as we are doing these first couple upper body moves and moving around with that band around your thighs. I do not want anybody getting hurt. Okay? So again, either a rubber resistance loop or a small towel. Go ahead and get that resistance loop. We're going to put it around our arms, or if you have your towel, get in place for that. We're going to shift out and in. For using your towel, your hands are facing in towards each other, and you are trying to pull that towel apart as you are moving in and out. Two, one. Tricep extension pulls. So we're going to grip around the top. We're going to put our hand through, pin, elbow towards our back. We're going to press back into that pulse. If you got your band, you're going to use that band. Make sure you're creating resistance. Two, one, other side. We're going to stay down here. We're making sure we're pulsing. To march each leg in. Halfway done. fine. Three, two, one. Nice job. Okay. We're gonna come onto our knees. We're gonna push out against that band. We're going to reach out in front as we push those hips back and pull up. Again, if you do not have any loops, you can do this without any resistance loops. Make sure you're pushing those hips back though. Coming up, squeeze those glutes at the top. Halfway done. Of this workout. So while we're finishing up these last couple of sets, I want to talk about instant or immediate versus delayed gratification. Let's go into that retraction pulse. Band around the arms, press out, shift those arms in and out. So what I am talking about here is getting immediate or instant gratification versus delayed gratification. A lot of times when we think about instant gratification, we think about like skipping our workouts or eating super yummy foods. And that is true. But sometimes we tend to think, you know, eating healthy and working out is only delayed gratification. And again, it is delayed gratification. But what we also probably need to talk about is the fact that there is also immediate gratification with making the decisions to, one, that we need to make to get the results we want. So, well, yes, go ahead and pin. We're gonna pulse down here at the bottom. Results are more of a delayed gratification. There is also an immediate gratification with getting in your workout and with eating what you know you should be eating to reach those goals. Because when you are doing the things that you know you should be doing, number one, 3, 2, 1, you are going to feel good. It is going to feel good to do the things that you said you were going to do. Number 2, immediately we are starting to build confidence in ourselves. Now we have to keep, you know, compounding those decisions, and we have to keep showing up in order to keep that confidence building, but there is still immediate gratification there. 2, 1, marching bridge. When we stop talking to ourselves like shit, when we stop calling ourselves names and stop, you know, making ourselves feel terrible for every decision we've made in our lives, there is an immediate gratification to that. It will always feel good to talk to yourself in a loving way. Even if it doesn't come naturally for you, immediately you will reap the benefits of stopping yourself from those negative thoughts and that negative self-talk and replacing it with grace and replacing it with affirmations or whatever it is that works for you. There is immediate gratification there. So, while yes, a lot of this journey is kind of playing the long game, We can also tap in to that instant gratification that we know we are going to get. 2, 1, directly after doing something we know we should do. Because have you ever, go ahead and push those hips back, pull up and squeeze. Have you ever gotten done with the workout and been like, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that? No, it always feels good to complete a workout. Have you ever gotten done eating a healthy meal and thought, man, I wish I wouldn't have eaten that? No, it always feels good to eat according to our goals. So, if you are struggling with the idea that, you know, this is going to take a while and you're not probably going to see results right away, what I need you to do is I need you to start tapping in to that instant feel-good feeling. 3, 2, 1. Because that's what it's going to take for us to sometimes push through. When we don't want to do our workout, we need to think about how we are going to feel after we are done with that workout. It's almost that, what is that called? When you imagine yourself in the future. Can't think of the name for it right now. But you can, in your brain, imagine yourself in the future after you have accomplished what you want to accomplish. Visualization. Visualization. There we go. I got there. I'm going to use the towel this time. Also hang with all the people using the towels. Make sure you are focused on pulling that towel apart. But when you visualize how you are going to feel and the successful feeling that you are going to get after you complete a task, it is going to help you push through the uncomfortability of doing said task. Oh my goodness. Keep moving. My ears are clogging up. I'm going to assume it has something to do with allergies. 2, 1. Allergies they've been a thing here, friends. So pull on that towel, pull down, and resist up. So you're constantly pulling up on that towel. Whew, that might be more of a burden than the resistance band. Oh no, they're different. 2, 1. Almost there, less than 10 seconds. Go ahead and come down. We're going to do that marching bridge. Last couple moves here. 1. And kneeling deadlift, last move of the day, friends, for resistance. Figure 4, so you're going to cross one leg over top the other and pull back or push back towards yourself. Nice job. Switch sides. Those legs out in front of us. We're going to fold over. Nice job. Come all the way up to standing. We're going to pull an arm across. Press down gently. Other side. And we're going to do our triceps. Pull an arm back behind your head. Other arm. And we're going to hold that for 3, 2, 1. Nice job, friends. If you are done for the day, take your picture, checking in the community. I will see you tomorrow for cardio and active recovery. I will see you all then. And let's see here. Cardio moves. We're going to do a 20-20-20. So that means we're going to take 3 moves. We're going to break it up into 20-second increments. We're going to start with the half jack. So we're going to bring those arms out as we jack. If you cannot jump, you're going to tap out. And then we're going to run for the next 20 seconds. If you cannot run, you can march. And then we're going to do a twisting pogo for the last 20 seconds. So you're twist back and forth as you move those arms up and down. If you cannot jump, you're going to tap. All right. And then we're going to go into a squat step in. So we're going to push those hips back, and then we're going to step in with one foot and the other. Switch back and forth. Modification, you can stay up higher in that squat. And then we're going to do a skip and kick. So we're going to knee up and kick out. Knee up, kick out. You'll stick with one side for 30 seconds. I'll say switch. We'll do the other side. If you cannot jump, you're just going to bring that knee up and kick out, keeping your foot on the ground. And then we're going to do a plank to child's pose. So we're going to come up in a high plank. And then we're going to push back into that child's pose. And then back up into the high plank. If you cannot do a high plank up on your toes, you will put your knees down and you will shift back and forth right here. All right. And we are going to start with that 20-20-20. We're going to start with the half jack. My teeth feel better today. I have lots of dental issues. It's been this way my entire life. And let's do a twisting pogo. squat. It's about moving. Halfway done. On your toes or on your knees, whatever is challenging for you. Hold each position for a couple seconds. Pull that core in. But challenging set. Which truly always is my goal when it comes to cardio. I am not a big cardio person. It's not my favorite. So if I can make it even a little bit fun. All right, 20, half jacks, go ahead. I'm getting myself together here. And friends, you can switch back and forth too. You can start on your hands, then when you feel like you can't do that anymore, you can switch to your knees. Over halfway done. Three, two, one. One more time. Okay, and we're going to start with that half jack. Just try to finish strong here, whatever that means for you. I have been modifying on the skip and kicks, and that's fine. Two, one, let's run. Do not guilt yourself into feeling like if you have to modify, then you're not doing the actual workout. If that were the case, I wouldn't even give you the option. Okay? And twisting pogos. Shit. 2, 1, squat step-ins. Halfway done. Three, two, one. Whew. All right, skip and kick. Two, one. Sheesh. Three, two, one, and plank. Two child's pose. here. All right, let's come down on our backs. Whew. We're gonna take some deep breaths here. Hook those hands, deep breath all the way in and all the way out. Another deep breath all the way in and all the way out. And one more deep breath all the way in and all the way out. Way to go, friends. Super proud of you all for all the hard work that you have put in this week. If you are done for the day, take your picture and check it in the community. And I will see you all tomorrow for our weekend workout, which is going to be some cardio and some active recovery. I'll see you all then.